Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
If it is true that he is on the run allegedly,
Mhm.
in your professional opinion, if he wasn't charged with anything, because there's no word that he has been charged with anything, why would he go on the run?
I mean, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this one, but ask Russell Simmons. I mean, he left the country before any indictment came against him. I mean, you feel them hairs on the back of your neck start flaring up, and you feel like something's coming your way. A lot of times you'll have people who will skedaddle. I mean, if you think about it, and just being honest, this system is not. It's I don't know any person of color who's ever said that the criminal system was treated them fair or good for them.
Right.
And so because of that, he might feel that if his name is somehow in the mix, it's just best for him to lay low or get out the way.
Can there be self-defense in a murder for hire?
This one is going to be interesting, right? So I looked at I looked at what you guys have put out and looked at what some of the other things that have been said. So Yella Beezy was shot off of the toll road a couple of years back or several years back.
Right.
At that time, there's been no, for what I know and what I've read, there's been no arrest. Yet and still, there was a diss song put out that basically talked about the shooting. And at the end of that, it basically said, I missed this time, but I won't next time.
Right.
And so now, I mean, just depending on Yellow Beezy's the situation, the defense may look at this and saying that he lived in constant fear of his life, and law enforcement had not found the person who shot him.
Right.
And so, it gets to be real interesting because I don't know how I would react if I was in constant fear of my life and my family in constant fear of their life. We just saw several weeks ago that when shooters come after you, they don't care if there's a little girl in the car.
Right. What could that charge be reduced to?
I don't know if they would reduce it more so than do something on the plea, as far as the time is concerned. I don't know if they would reduce it. And it might be something that you might have to put to a jury and let a jury say that they feel that the story was compelling enough that, law enforcement didn't take care of him. So he put the law in his own hands.
So Keywan White, I believe that's his name, aka Banzo Bling. They say he's the star witness of this trial. What are your thoughts on that?
That, to me, the first thing that comes to mind is he was probably someone who was in the middle of the transaction, right? So I'm sitting next to someone and they say they want to kill X, Y, Z. And I was like, I got a man who can do that for you. And he might have said, it's going to run $5,000, $10,000, and I'll make sure that it's done. So he might have been somehow in between the shooter and the person who hired him.